Hi guys, Christopher here with another episode of my York City career mode. And you can see it's the beginning of the month. Let's have a look at the squad and see how they're all progressing. Okay, Bassam up 2 to 64, Milanov up 3 to 62, Achille up 1, Carlisle stayed the same, Charlie Taylor, even though he's on loan, plus 4, Potts plus 3, Josh Vea plus 4, Scott Kerr plus 1, Sarmov plus 1, Killeen stayed the same, Dobie stayed the same, Ashley Chambers up 3. I might have to get rid of Dobie, he's a bit old. Just thinking about that. Tim Payne plus 2, Ayu Banjo plus 4, Ollie Johnson plus 2, Blanchett plus 4, Blair plus 1, Coulson plus 2. Okay, nothing else. These players are all transfer listed. Doig has gone down 1. Bullock says Henderson, wow, on loan at Plymouth Argyle plus 6. Potts plus 5. Wow, those loan signings are doing a decent job. Okay, we've got a game coming up against Plymouth. Team seems fairly energised. A few players could do with a win to get their morale up. I'll give Ayu Banjo a go, and I'm also thinking Taylor, although he's on loan, he's going to be probably just used as backup, keep Blanchett's improvement going. Smith didn't seem to be doing that well, so in midfield, I'm slightly struggling in midfield, so I think I'm going to have to look to make a couple of signings in the transfer window. I definitely need another defender and another central midfielder, I think. So Josh Vea is only on loan, so when he goes back, I am going to be struggling. So I think they're the two signings that I'll look to make as we take on Plymouth in this League 2 game. They're in a bad run of form, and it continues with 2 goals for Killeen. I think that puts him top of the table, or near to the top of the table. Potts injured as well. How long is he out for? Oh, he's only out for 3 days. That's not too bad. We can handle that. I think there's Bullock and potentially Kerr that can come in. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Scott Kerr, you're rated better than Bullock at the moment. Okay, where are we in the league now? Up to 4th in the league, 3 points behind top, and only 1 point behind the automatic playoff places. That's not too bad. Okay, Smith faces visit from old teammates. Okay, so we're away at Barnet. Energy seems to be okay for a few people. Have we got any midfield? Yep. I'll give Josh Vea a break and put Bullock in there. We're only playing bottom of the league. Tim Payne, you can come out. I'll give Ollie Johnson a start. And that'll do us. Hopefully we can aid Johnson's progression and he can get a good goal. How does form looking? Form's not too bad. We'll stick as we are. Hopefully it's an easy victory against bottom of the table. Okay, they're playing 4-4-2. They've been out of form recently. 2 players sent off recently as well. And how do we get on? Well, I have to say we shouldn't be losing to bottom of the table. I know it was a winner 5 minutes from time, but we should not be losing to bottom of the table. Crisis of confidence for Smith. Jonathan Smith will need to pick up his games, and his recent performances are not been aiding the team. Right, Mr. Smith, I think you could be out. Blanchett, happy he's back in the team. Good news. Okay, week off for the guys, so they can all get energised ready for this next game against Bradford. Ooh, 5th against 11th. We're two points off the automatic promotion places with half the season gone. Let's quickly check the team out. Yep, everyone's fully energised. Form, oh wow, Smith, that's horrendous. I think Josh Vea is available. Well, I think he should be back up to full fitness. Yeah, he's got better form, so Josh Vea can go in. Dobie, you've got one of the best routes of form in the team. But I'll give Chambers a go, I think, instead. Morale seems to be pretty high amongst the starting 11. Coulson, not very happy. I think we may have to sell you. Everything else looks to be good. We'll get on with this game against Bradford. Okay, ooh, Bradford in great form. Unbeaten in their last 3. Although Doyle looks to be injured. Bradford take it 1-0. Hannah missed a penalty for Bradford in the 86th minute. Bullock and Chambers booked. Bullock badly out of form. Well, he was in better form than my other midfielder, hence why I think we do need to look in the January transfer window for another midfielder. Payne unsettled by lack of matches. Okay, Payne, you're not scoring though. I'd love to say to him, look, I'd love to have more interaction saying, you're not scoring, otherwise you'd be in the team. But you've got full energy, we'll give you a game. Milanov, we'll get you back in there. I think, shall we? Who do I take out though? So we'll give Carlisle a rest. Bullock, you can come out. Potts, you can go in. Okay, we'll keep the. I'll put Smith in actually. He's been playing well. Carlisle, keep on the bench. Killeen, I'll give you a full rest and we'll put Walker on the bench. Yep, same with Carlisle, I'll give you a full rest and put you out. Anyone else that can potentially come in? I think I'll give Matty Blair a chance. Taylor, you can come out. Coulson, your form's horrendous. I can't have you in there. Definitely think you're going to have to be sold in the January transfer window. Okay. We'll advance the schedule and get this game against Northampton Town top versus, well, we've dropped down to 7th now. Certainly 4 points off the top 3, but not too bad. Northampton in a great run of form, won 4-0, 3-1 and 2-1 their last few games, and a 1-0 draw with Oyebanjo sent off and the Northampton keeper injured. Okay. Bullock, Blair and Dobie got chances off the bench. Oyebanjo suspended for 1 match, so I think that'll mean Milanov to right back and Carlisle back in centre back, I think. Okay, who's this next game against as we quickly move on with the schedule? Barnet again? I thought I just played them. Can't be a quick turnaround, can it? Oh, that's very strange. I'll have to just check the calendar. Yeah, Barnet. We played them 2 weeks ago. Ooh, we need revenge. Top scorers there. Look at that, Killeen, 11 goals. Top scorer. I think Sama was up there on the goal scorers as well. Anyway, on with this next match. Let's quickly make some team changes as Oyebanjo is suspended. So I'll definitely put Milanov to right back. And do we give Doig a chance? Or do I go with Carlisle? Bottom of the table. I took a chance before and it backfired. Smith can come out. Potts. Yeah, you're the better rated one we've got. Chambers. You can drop out the team, and Killeen as your top scorer on 11 goals, you can come into the team. Payne's not scoring. Wow. Josh Fayer's form is completely shot. I don't know whether to put. This thing, because the competition for places isn't that strong. I've got to play players who are out of form because I just got no one to bring in, which isn't great with the budget. But I'm going to have to raid free agency again, which I'm not that keen on doing. There you go. Barnet's last 3 games. Wow, after the game against us, they lost their next 2 games. How can we get on today? 4-0. Got on the Minster men. Sarmov with a brace. Potts and Killeen on the score sheet again. Back to winning ways. Revenge for that 2-1 defeat. Oh, 2 players suspended. Achillier's picked up a suspension, so he's out in the next game, and Clark Carlisle. Oh wow. Both my centre backs out for the next game. Sugar. Oh well, Banjo's back, so it'll have to be Banjo at the back and the right with Milanov. It's got to be Doig. I definitely need to look at bringing in 2 players in this transfer window. Another midfielder I might go. I think it was that Ho that I've got on my bench. He can play all across the back, and also I look to bring in a midfielder. I'll see if I can find a central midfielder. Is with the way, obviously, the formation I'm currently playing. I think we do need another central midfielder. So obviously, if Josh Vare goes, but if Bolton call him back, then we're going to be left with 57, 58 rated midfielders. I really could do with someone in the 60s, at least. And let's get back to this team. Let's have a look. I think we're okay for everyone. I want to sell Bullock, but he's not been at the club long enough because he's just too old. And for his wages, I think if I can just get a youth player in, or someone young that's rated, say 57, 58, that in a year's time will be rated 70 or that, but something like that would be ideal. Okay, Fleetwood going 4-3-3 formation with a defender up front, and Sarmov scores the only goal of the game. Okay, so not too bad then. Doig and Milanov at the back kept a clean sheet, along with Bassam. Must have kept a load of clean sheets as Bassam. Okay, and we're 7th in the table now, 4 points off the top 3. AFC Wimbledon coming up, and they're 23rd in the league. Okay, can't really take these 2 lightly, as we obviously lost when we played Barnet. I know we beat them last time, but we weren't the greatest. So I'm not going to make any changes. Why change a winning team? I'll keep with Milanov and Doig at the back. Wimbledon are going for a 4-4-1-1 formation. Sarmov and Chambers with the goals. York win 2-0. Beautiful. This is a sort of thing I'm looking at. I'm looking for the consistency. Josh Vare picks up a yellow card, is unavailable for the next game. But I want this sort of consistency in the team, so it just keeps us going, keeps us chugging along. Win 2 out of every 3, keeps us in the mix, keeps us in that top 7. Ideally, I'd like to be top 3 and not have to worry about the playoffs. Obviously, the prize money is going to be up. Is going to go up, and also we'll get there automatically as we have transferred offers for Chris Killeen. Killeen's been in great form recently and is the league's top scorer. His market value should be between 447,000 and 552,000. Well, to be fair, I don't want to sell him. You've offered me 425,000. His value is 325,000, so I'm going to put 1 million. You can have him for 1 million. I know he's 31. I could potentially sell him if he keeps on this form. He's going to be streaks clear in the top goal scorer list. So if we do get promoted, I can use him next year in League One. Otherwise, I'll sell him in the summer. But I'm going to offer. You can have him for around 1 million. Bolton, you can have him for 1.1. You've got money of Bolton. You have at Bolton. Osasuna, you've got some, but not got a lot. You can have him for 1.05. I don't want to get rid of him. If he comes to me and says he wants to be sold, fine. But other than that, he's my top scorer. He's keeping us where we are in the league. Okay, Let's as the transfer window is open, let's have a look. Here we go. This is the guy, Hwang So Ho. Approach to signing. It's £2 a week. I've got 3,200 available. Will make you an important first team player. Anyone else off my list? Azogwe. Okay, that value is 325 grand. How much do you want? You want 1.5. I can't afford to get you just yet because I prefer to get my central defender in. So you will potentially be my next signing. I'm just going to get rid of someone. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if there's anyone else I can put on the transfer list, I think. But we'll just sort the team out for this game. Energy, Doig. Could do with coming out, okay. Achille, you can go back in. I think the rest of the team's in great form. Vaya needs to come out, obviously, because he got suspended in his last game. Who shall I give? I'll give a chance to one of these. Reed, no. Okay. We'll check the squad report. Bassam, wow, up 3 again. Shown interest by Valencians and a few other teams. Banjo +5. Wow. Milanov +3. Achille +1 still. Blanchett still +4. Kerr +1. Potts 3. Oh look, Samov. Oh wow, Bolton and Osasuna in for Samov. Potentially. So. The 3 best players are all look like they've got people interested in them, which is rather concerning, as I don't want to get rid of any of them. Bassam especially not, because it's Michael Ingham is my backup. Oh, Michael Coulson. You're loan listed and you're very unhappy. I'll transfer list you and hopefully someone will come in for you. Smith. If I can sign someone, a midfielder, early in this transfer window, Smith, you're out the club. As soon as I can. My loan player is doing very well. Okay. I think I still need to sort Josh Vaya out. I'm sure I'd left him on the bench. Okay, I'll give Walker a chance in this one. Smith, I'll give you one more chance to do something in this game. I think. I'm not too sure. I'm just worried about. Yeah, I'm worried about all those forms. So we'll go with Dobie and Colleen. Colleen needs to stay in because he's in a great form at the moment. Potts. Yeah, I can't risk Smith. Well, look at that. We've gone up to a 2-star team now. Fantastic. Let's get this match against Accrington underway. They've been in mixed form. Lost to Northampton, lost to Cheltenham, but beat Port Vale. And they lose to us 3-1. Goals from Killeen, Samov, and Milanov. Okay, it was 1-1, and we scored 2 goals in the second half to win 2-1. Sorry, 3-1. Great performance by the lads. Okay, Josh Fair's completed his suspension. Ashley Chambers out for 3 months. Wow. And we have offers for Killeen, Samov, and Matty Blair. Villa, Killeen, 500,000. Tell you what, you can have him for 1.5 million, Villa. I don't really want him going anywhere. L'Oreal. Oh, counting, you can have him for 1.1. 2 more transfers. Okay, Samov. His market value should be between 600 and 750,000. The point of 550,000. You can have him for 1.25. That's how much I don't want him to go. Shelbourne. Matty Blair. Valued at 35,000. Tell you what, you can have him for 30,000. Yep. I'm happy for him to go. It's a bit more money for me. And that win against Accrington puts us, looks like, on goal difference in the top 3 for the first time, with a game in hand over the club above us. Okay, we'll search the free agents and see who's available. And I think I've done that. Yeah, I shouldn't have. So I've got too many results there because I've done every position. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so I'll go back and potentially we've got our defender in. So I'll look for a midfielder and we'll go with some 27 max. Because that way, if I can get someone on a 3-year deal, they'll do till 30, and then potentially sell them, and then see who we get. Okay, a Zogway is there. Can play on the left or the right. Medium attack and defensive work rates. Hossam Hassan, a CDM. Don't really play with CDMs. Vladimir Gadzev. Could be a potential one. Well, this Jose Maria Somoza. Okay, decent vision. Good long pass. Ball control's good. Dribbling's good. Finishing's okay. Short passing's good as well. Well, I'm not too keen when if there's a high and a low, I don't mind, but a medium and a low, I definitely don't think there's anything else there. There looks to be no one else apart from this Zogway. It was £1.5 a week. There's potential. He's young enough. You're only 18. We'll offer you a contract with a squad rotation, and we'll see if you accept that. I'll tell you what, we'll have a look while I'm at it for strikers. Just in case Killeen goes, is there anyone available? Don't really want to get rid of Samov, but if there's any strikers, and 25 years old, Alcidas Pina, finishing 67, penalty, shot passes, medium and medium, not too bad. Meki, no. Any defenders? Let's see if we can bolster the squad. No. Just to keep an eye on for now. Gutierrez, centre back, 27 years old, potentially. What's this? Ronnie Jimenez, 23 and he's 62. Okay, good balance, good strength. Jumping's not too bad. Interception 70, that's great. Marking 67, heading accuracy 59, good for clearing crosses. Slide tackle, I can play centre back or right back, medium and medium. No special traits. We'll add you to the shortlist for now, just in case. Any others that take the eye? No. Let's quickly search goalkeepers. There may be someone available for us. Ali Lofty, Jules Goda. Okay, diving 71. Do you want to have a look at me? I'll compare you with this Jules Goda. Okay, Lofty better in 3 of the 5. The handling, acceleration is better, balance is better, sprint is better, stamina better, strength better, better reactions. Okay, there's only a couple that Goda was better. Skill attributes, nothing really out of the block. Okay, both 23. I think if we're going to take one, it's potentially with this Ali Lofty could be the one. We may have to bring him in and get rid of Ingham, as obviously Ingham is getting a bit past it. He wants £2 a week, but he's going to probably want to be a crucial first team player in the way Bassam's playing. Although I could sell Bassam if I can get a few hundred, if I can get £500,000 for Bassam, there is potential there. As you have more offers for Killeen and Samov. Betis want Killeen and they have offered me 350,000, way below his market value. Okay, you can have him for 1.05. I know most of these are going to get rejected. Derby wants Samov, they're going to pay me 500,000. Not a chance, Derby. You can have him for 1.25. This is how much I don't want to get rid of him. There we go. All sorted. Oh, I really just am concerned that all I'm going to be doing is rebuffing offers for these players, and I just don't want to get rid of them. Nottingham Forest, retransfer offer. What are you going to say to me, Forest? Thanks, but no thanks. He's not worth that much. Thank you. Huang Xiaoho has accepted. Brilliant. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I meant to accept and not stall. Lorient, Killeen, I've overpriced him. Thank you. Player sold. Matty Blair, they've given me 20 grand. Killeen out the market for Betis and for Derby, for Sarmov, and with more offers for Killeen and Sarmov. 400,000 for Killeen from Pescara. You can have him for £1 million. And Fortuna Dusseldorf want Sarmov. You can have him for 1.25. That's his going rate with me. My chief exec saying we can get $750,000. I want 1.25 because you're not going to give me 1.25 in the transfer budget. So I need it worth my while as well. Okay, let's just check the budget allocation because I'm contemplating a scout. I'm just trying to get a scout with selling Blair. That's 20 grand, so that's not too bad. But we need to get these two players in first, I think. Then we'll see what budget I've got left. There we go. Valenciennes, thanks, but he's out of our too much. Bolton, too much. Osasuna, too much. Villa, too much. Nancy, thank you, too much. Azogwe has declined. He wants a bigger role. Do you want a ham one? Do you want a cheese one? You're 18 years old, mate. Come on, be realistic. But we'll negotiate. We'll go with him. I think we'll try important. I don't want to give you future first teams. That's just not the same. I just don't think you're going to accept future, so we'll go for important first team player. And we have more transfer offers for Bassam this time. Ooh, and Jamie Reid. Bournemouth want Bassam. They're offering me 400,000. My chief exec says he's worth more. You can have him for £1 million. If you've got that sort of money, great. You can give it to me. Evian want Bassam. You've offered 375,000. You can have him for 1.65. Oh, sorry, 1.065. Jamie Reid, Barnet is he's rated 45. I've got a shed load of strikers. Yeah, go on then, I'll let you have him for that price. Chief exec's not got anything to say. Bassam, Hartlepool. What? I'll tell you what. Hartlepool, I'll let you have him for 1.075. If you've got that much money, you can give it to me. Because I really just don't want Bassam to go. Although I may definitely have to look to get another goalkeeper in now. Okay, it looks like it's FA Cup weekend. Unfortunately, we're not in it. So we'll just carry on simming until we get our 2 free agents in. Transfer offer. Yep, you're out of our window. Board have given me 25 grand for the sale. We've received an offer for Bassam from Coventry. And wow, I've received 5 offers. Okay, Coventry, you can have him for 1. No, I'm just going to reject. I don't think Coventry have got that sort of money in real life. So I'm assuming the game's lifelike, so they haven't got that sort of money. Bassam, Wolves, Premier League outfit, they should have some money. We'll see if you'll be cheeky and accept. You'll take, you can have him for 1.5. If you want him desperately, you can pay 1.5, but I don't assume you will. I think he's rated 65 now. Derby, I'm not going to let you have him. Lorient, if you've got the money, you can have him for a decent wedge. I think if I'm going to sell him, I prefer to sell him abroad. I've always got this mentality in whichever game I play. I don't like strengthening other teams in the leagues around me. So obviously I definitely wouldn't want to sell him to a League 1, League 2 Championship side. Premier League's slightly different, as I don't think I'm gonna be there for a few years. Okay, Dusseldorf, Wolves and Lorient have all said no, and we have more transfer offers. Samov, also Osasuna. So if they came in with a million roughly, then I may say yes. We see that I put in a bid of what I said you can have 1.45, and I would only get 400,000 of that transfer in the transfer budget, which just isn't great. So here we go. I'll put Betis to you can have him for 1.275, and my transfer budget only goes up to 600,000. So the board are giving me half. So that's why I need if I need to sell if I sell one of these players, I need to make it worth my while as a manager to get more money in for me to allow to strengthen the squad. Here we go. Azogwe has accepted the contract. We'll accept that fella. Welcome on board. Who's this? Huang Soho. Yes, because I stalled it by accident. Make sure I accept this time. Welcome. Okay, so that leaves me around £500 a month coming in. Transfer offer. Osasuna. Stop pursuing. Betis have stopped pursuing me. Okay, we have more offers for Samov and Bassam. Peterborough. I'm just going to reject it. You've offered less than what they think he's worth. Ooh, this is interesting. 725,000. It's Forest though. If it was Evian, I may have accepted that. Villa wants Samov 675,000. Come on, Villa, you can up it. I think you can offer me more than that. 1.25, and he's yours. It gives me. I'll leave me 700,000 remaining for a League 2 side. That's decent. Okay. Bolton want Bassam. I'm just going to reject that. Valenciennes want Bassam. Sorry, you insulted me with your offer. New signing arriving. Once he's packed his bags for Azogwe and Ho. Okay, I've been going on for quite a while here. I'm going to end this recording shortly, as Pescara say no, Villa say no. Ah, what a surprise! Samop, Bassam and Killeen we have offers for. 475,000. Lorient, that's a joke. I'm just going to reject that. Fortuna Dusseldorf. Bassam's worth way more than what you're offering. Derby County, thanks but no thanks. Okay, that's all done. I'm where I am in the table for a reason. I don't want to sell these players. £2,000 wage budget, or I'll pay for that 40,000. Can I just nudge it a little? No. Well, if we make that 40,000, I'm sure I can get a scout in for 40,000. Which I can start getting a scout in now. Burnt Vleminch. I think that's how it is. I'm not 100% certain. Look at that. So if I had some more, if I'd sold one of my stars, I could get a slightly better scout, but I'm just going to leave that for now. I've got a scout who is in transit, and I think that's really a great place to leave this episode and get back to you guys shortly with another one. Hopefully we can continue to rebuff these offers. You can see the top scorer, Samov 14, Killeen 13 goals. We've got the two top scorers in the league. If I get rid of them, then I can't continue this promotion push. So I'm just going to keep rebuffing offers until I get something decent. Until if someone offers me a million, then they can have them. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Cheers. See you next time.